Reckless.
You man. I'm wearing no sleeves. And yes, I do have a tattoo of a wolf on my left shoulder. That's right. You'll see my massive muscles bulging.
Once again, I thought that was just fat.
Shut up.
I'm finding it more amazing that we're sitting here talking and such, and I have yet to mess up this line. Just don't pop your D string. I've been told that before. I was working on one guy's guitar for him, and he goes, "Hey, yeah, man, if you could string my guitar, because it was one of those, like, you know, it was a I think it was a Squire Strat, and he did not understand how to put the strings in it. Well, he always had a wraparound bridge. He never dealt with a tremolo system before.
That gone.
Even though his tremolo was complete crap, it needed new springs bad.
Yeah.
Such as the bridge was, I think it's kind of bad, and it's obvious that it needs new springs, and the tremolo, the bridge is still there like this.
Yeah, it's supposed to, those of you who don't know, in the guitar world, the bridge is supposed to be flat as possible.
Not like this.
But when it's like this,
New springs in your tremolo.
springs. Either you have thick strings and need more springs, or your springs are worn out and you need new ones.
Oh, a lot of my guitars that I ever custom made, I would just make if I didn't have the tremolo bar, I'd just throw on, I'd put 5 strings on there. 5 springs, I mean, on there. As many springs as I can on there, just to keep that thing as tight down as I could. Make sure it wasn't going to move. This is why he's on guitar.
I practiced a lot.
I think the most complicated thing I know that a lot of people look at me and go, huh, is the offspring hit that. So, you know. I actually try to look up how to play that.
I haven't played that in a while.
You know that second sound you hear that sounds like another guitar in it?
Like strings harmonizing unintentionally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a bass. Yeah, that's actually their bass. That's
Oh
what that
yeah.
is. Like, I never realized that until I just looked up how to play it.
That is the second song I've ever learned.
What I thought we were going. This was actually the first song I learned how to play on bass.
So
Let me see your pick. No, it's easier with the pick. In fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys may actually recognize it and don't laugh at it.
I think for that one I need to hear the guitar for it.
There is not much guitar in it. Why don't we go ahead and talk about how we oh, I turned my bass down. What made us want to
Play music.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your big head out of the way.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go first, because I don't think I've ever heard your reason why.
Back when I was about 8 or 9. Excuse me, indigestion.
That was like, what, 2 years ago?
Anyway, basically what made me start was my cousin got his very first acoustic. It was a really nice acoustic, even though it was off-brand. And that made me want to learn, just out of jealousy. So my parents got me my first guitar, which was a Fender Stratocaster. I still have it, which hopefully I'll show it to you soon.
Yeah, and I'm jealous about that. I think I tried buying it from you once.
Yeah, he tried to buy it from me about 2 or 3 times.
And I was like, I want Fender Strat. I want a name brand.
Yeah. And after I play the Strat, I'm like, that's it. I want to play guitar until I'm sick and tired of it. And I've
Hopefully
played it ever since.
Anytime soon.
Yeah, and that was back in November of 2007, and this would make 7 years. This November would make 8 years I've been playing. And what's funny is that after my very first lesson, which was the following next year, I could do stuff like that, like unintentionally. I don't know how I did it. I don't know why I started doing it. I just realized, oh, look what I can do. So, it, honest to God, true. That's really what happened. And that's how I started playing guitar. What about you?
Well, I'm gonna have to stop playing the background music now. I was like, I'm gonna spice this up.
I'll start background music.
I think I want to say I was what? Because I remember I came up to you when we were in school and I told you
I remember that.
I was starting to play guitar, but I didn't want to do lead. I wanted to just play chords. And you're like, oh, rhythm. In which case, as you can see, I took it a step further and went to the ultimate rhythm section. Other than drums, like the ultimate rhythm section is drums. Sorry, now there's a camera there and a camera here. But anyways, I want to say I was like what, 15 or 16 years old at the time.
Close to it.
Yeah, it was close. It was the start of a school year. I got a guitar. One of my best friends, he played guitar, and well, he played guitar, and he was starting to get, and I was starting to get into music really heavy at that point in time because he was introducing all these bands, showing me
back in your metal days.
Yeah, that's back whenever I was deep into Avenged. I still like Avenged, don't get me wrong, I just don't like their newer stuff. It's too stocky for me. It still sounds like stock metal to me. I actually migrated over to Green Day, Blink-182, My Chemical Romance, and anything 90s classic rock related.
Just put some beats out there and get it out of the way. We're not endorsed by any of the bands or the companies we mentioned.
He was, well, he played guitar, and I still remember his guitar. I think he still has that electric. But either way, he got me into it, and I got an acoustic whenever I was about 15 or 16 years old. And I started playing, but I was listening to a lot of Avenged, so I was trying to do a lot of things Q-Man does, which is just shred. Well, when I was listening to Avenged, and I still swear up and down to this day that Sinister Gates made me want to play guitar, but he made me want to play rhythm. But well, anyways, while I had my acoustic, I was wanting to play bass. I was like, you know what, forget it. I watched an All American Rejects video, and the dude, I think I told you this one, I don't know, but the singer of it, I can't remember his name. He played bass in the beginning. Bing. He played bass in the beginning of it, and he had a white bass. Don't remember what brand it was, with red polka dots all over. I think I came to school and I was talking about it, like how
I think so.
I was wanting a bass like that. But anyways, what he did, and that made me want to play bass. But my friend was like, "Dude, it's harder to play bass than it is the guitar." So I ended up just getting me an electric. I think it was a Yamaha. I only had like one lesson, and it was just teaching me 3 chords. If you know anything about music, C, G, D. That's all I learned, and then I learned tabs and self-taught myself. But that was kind of what started the love of it. But I got a nice little Epiphone Les Paul Jr. over there. Not gonna trade that one for the world. I love that guitar. I wanted a Les Paul Jr. But sometime last year or so, I got a decent enough check where I was able to buy this instrument here.
That monstrosity.
It is a Squier. It was a Squier P-Bass Special. It had a jazz pickup in it, but I modified it because, well, I mean, I modify everything I get just because if you want the same instrument as me, you have to spend extra money to get it. Good luck getting this bass there, because I spent 170 used.
Wow.
Yeah, and these things go for like 300.
I played a 5-string version of that. It sounded pretty darn good.
Yeah, I've thought about getting a 5-string, but if I'm gonna get a 5-string, you have to get a 7-string. Like for
Yeah.
some reason, my mind can't wrap around it that well. But
Yeah.
I just realized that I was hitting a wall when it came to music, and because I was playing guitar, I was playing rhythm, punk lead.
Yeah.
I was in a punk band for a while.
Yeah. What was it?
It was called Rebel Bound.
Yeah.
Just
I actually joined that
because of
band
that.
for a short while until the bassist quit, and then everyone quit. Yeah.
And I think I picked up the bass, started jamming with my cousin's ex boyfriend, and he showed me some extra things, such as I really can say that I wouldn't be as as good as I am.
Yeah. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I think you're actually better on bass than you are guitar.
Oh yeah. Well, I put a lot more work into this. I wouldn't be as good as I am now without the help of that other guy. And now, I think I just randomly looked at you one day and was like, I think he came over. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and give a backstory on how Random Relaxation started.
Yeah.
I had another channel called Reckless 1992 where I just did Let's Plays.
And everyone's doing Let's Plays.
I enjoyed it. It was fun, but I was starting to hit walls because I had very limited games
Yeah.
and very limited time.
Yeah. And how I came across it, do Random Relaxation is actually guest starred on his gaming channel a couple times.
Oh yeah, and I think we were just sitting there, and we came up with an idea of, hey, let's just do this. Let's do a talk show. Because I was wanting to do something called I was wanting to do Random Song Time on my channel. So what we did was we decided, you know what? Let's just make a new channel for Random Song Time, and everything centered around just came up around it. So long story short, from my side is, well, that's why I wanted to play music, was to just have something extra to do with one of my friends, and it just evolved into a love. And if you are playing music out there, or you want to learn how to play music, you gotta take your time on it. Not just figuring out how to play it, but you gotta take your time and figure out exactly what you want to play. Not genre of music, what style, what instrument you want to play. Because like me, I like the guitar, but as Q-Man stated, and he can state it again,
You are better at bass than you are guitar, and that's the cold hard truth. Granted, he does need practice on slap.
Yeah, I haven't slapped in a while, but either way, that was a funk song. So as you can see, you don't need to learn just one specific genre to be better on an instrument.
My understanding of music is that you can learn from all different types of genres. Rock, metal, funk, country.
Yeah.
Right where we live, country is rampant down here. We live in southern Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
Picayune.
It's either country or metal.
Yeah. You can learn all of those genres, even pop.
We can go ahead and just talk about some of our favorite musicians.
Oh, I got a lot of them.
Oh yeah, same here.
There's Zach Wilde, Eddie Van Halen, Dimebag Darrell, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, you wore a shirt last week with him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he died.
Oh, he died back in 2004. He was shot twice in the back on stage. Died almost
Give
instantly.
me two in the back and one in the heart. Sorry. I'm not sure
Last
that song
year,
afterwards.
he died in December 9th, I think. I may be wrong about that. But last year made 10 years since he was dead, and this year will make 11 years.
God just wanted the ultimate metal band.
What's that?
God just wanted the ultimate metal band. That's why he took Paul Gray, Dimebag Darrell,
Ronnie Dio.
Jimmy. The Rev.
Ronnie Dio.
Yeah, he took all of them just because he wanted the best metal band in the world.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Sinister Gates. Let's see, who else?
Thank you.
Slash, most definitely Slash.
And you stole one of mine. I guess I'm leading up with him.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of legendary guitarists. Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, stuff like that.
Well, mine's more of a modern style list, sort of. Some people I don't even know their names, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one out there. Sinister Gates as well.
Yeah, he's the one who inspired you to play guitar to begin with.
Oh,
or
yeah.
play music in general.
Johnny Christ, yeah, controversial name. He is my favorite bassist, one of my favorite bass players out there. Man, Lee from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, he's real good.
Oh yeah, I like Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. If anybody actually two musicians, well, one musician in general actually made me want to become a lead man, like what I'm doing now. A front man, that's what I mean. Like what I'm doing now with Random Song Time. The main musician was, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you kids know him, Billy Joe Armstrong.
Oh yeah.
Dude
Green
cannot
Day.
sing,
He can't sing with a flip.
but it's what I've learned over time was I can't really sing either, but people still say I can. And
Yeah. It just depends on how you put it in perspective.
Oh, it's
like a Marmite thing. Either you like it or you don't.
one of my friends sat there and said that I put a lot of work in my vocals, more than more people do. But he's the one who inspired me to do front work as well as songwriting, because he writes all of his music,
Right.
and then the rest of the band just tweak it. Mike Dirnt is one of my favorite bassists also. Now we're gonna get into the bass players.
All right. Go right ahead.
There is the bassist from Queen. I love his work, as well as the bassist from the Beatles and the Who. I love the Who. But anyways, all right.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up then.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty long.
Well, I really hate to say it, but it's time to end the show. Yeah, thank you for watching now. Leave a comment down below. Now let's pick a topic to close this out. If you really like it, let's hear you scream and shout down below in the comments. Alright.
All right. Trick or treat bucket of randomness time.
We decided we were going to do this at the end of every episode because it's really fun.
Yeah. All right. Let's. We're gonna mix them up real good, like we usually do.
Because I think I just tossed in the new ones. I like that song. We might actually record that song eventually.
All right. Now I'm gonna
outro.
look in and pick a random one. There we go.
I really hate to say this, but I think our outro song is actually the best song we have that we ever written.
All right. Reckless is a creep and thinks Q-Man's name is Jimmy. All right. That was a good video.
Hey Jimmy.
My name's not Jimmy, but okay, you can call me Jimmy if you want. What do you want?
How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm